Welcome to the glamorous consulting life. I'm the consultant. I've been doing this for a dozen years. It's late at night, the night before what may be the longest radio road trip of the entire calendar year. 2 weeks, 4 cities, in this order. Saginaw, Michigan, Fargo, North Dakota. I mentioned it's January, right? Springfield, Missouri, Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina, and then back home, Rhode Island, to do 5 loads of laundry. And what makes all this travel bearable is the Northwest Airlines World Perks Platinum Elite designation, our best hope of the upgrade to first class. We get upgraded on the outbound, connecting flights a puddle jumper, so they're all first class as they joke at the counter. And we are up front until the very end of the trek, and those seats won't be given away for a while anyway, so we got our fingers crossed that we're going to be looking good for the whole trip. This makes a big difference if you fly across the continent a lot.
Flurry, line 21. WPR is exclusive AccuWeather. I'm Pete Bowles, John Abrams.
And get it to warm up, 26, the weather station, News Talk 630 WPRO 717. Here's Bill Hammerman at WPRO.
It's the only place to park at Providence Airport, or any other airport where this franchise is located. You earn frequent parker points. If you fly Northwest a lot, and you live in Rhode Island, you know Gate 11. This is the Champagne flight to Honolulu.
Yes, it is. Welcome aboard. Aloha.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Detroit. The local time is approximately 4 minutes to 11. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Cellular phones may be used now. However, please keep your luggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.
Detroit Airport. I can walk through this place with my eyes closed. Several times a month I do. There's something in that coffee. And here they are. So we greet you right here in the airport.
Now, direct from the TV5 newsroom, you're listening to the only radio station that updates local news throughout your busy weekday.
We've already got them at home. TV5, the CBS affiliate, is the #1 newscast in most of the time slots. And we've already got them online because WNEM.com gets 100,000 people a month. Extraordinary traffic for a website in a market this size. So arguably that is the at-work audience and more at-home use. My work here is about following the audience to that last bastion in car and clock radios. That's what AM 1250 is all about. What a treat after all the best westerns and Motel 6s that come with the glamorous consulting life. The elegant old Montague Inn here in downtown Saginaw. One of the things I always try to squeeze into the schedule when I visit a client station is to actually listen. What a concept, huh? Drive the pattern, as we say, meaning be out there in the car where much of AM radio is consumed, hearing where it goes and doesn't go, and hearing it in the same context that heavy AM listeners use radio. It's very instructive.
Accused and charged, the city leader facing 2 felony counts finally addresses the public. I'm Wesley Goheen, here the public's response to Saginaw's Mayor Pro Tem. Straight ahead. President Bush is polishing up his State of the Union address. What you can expect to hear in tonight's speech is on the way. In just a few minutes, I'll talk with Bill Knesko from the Saginaw Spirit. They'll be talking about the last week of preparation for the Ontario Hockey League All-Star Weekend. And Jerry O'Donnell talks to Don Winger, the retired sports editor of the Midland Daily News, about the passing of former Detroit Tigers pitcher Vern Rule. Staff meteorologist Mike Cameron joins us with our forecast. But we'll get it all started in 60 seconds with a check on traffic. It's all ahead here on WNEM News Radio 1250.
Go deeper into the stories you hear on WNEM AM at WNEM.com.
AM 1250 here in Saginaw is not talk radio. Our principal competitor is your garden variety Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, baseball radio station. But we're an all-news radio station, and because we have a TV station sister with 40-something news people, including the videographers, we can give a market this size what it otherwise couldn't afford, which is the very labor-intensive all-news format. It all comes down to this, talking to busy people. Picture soccer mom with the munchkins in the minivan. Her husband, guy on the go in his Volvo, or to be politically correct here in Michigan, I should say, guy on the go in his Chevy. These are the folks that the local retail advertisers want to meet the most, because every time they stop the car, they take money out of their pockets. So what we're doing here is a radio station for busy people. All news equals instant gratification. You push the button, you get the weather. You get the headlines. You get it quicker than the Rush Limbaugh or Sean Hannity or other syndicated show format clock will permit a local station to deliver local content. And that's if the local station still has any local on-air people left. So it's a special opportunity here, and an interesting piece of work for your consultant, obviously. It's the dawn of a new day.
Hello?
And there she is, the smiling face, and the cup of joe that makes waking up possible. And there's the portfolio. Hi, I'd like to buy 4 shares of Meredith stock.
Oh, okay.
Look at this diligent guy.
Scrub.
By dawn's early light. How cool is this? It used to take a large rack of equipment and a huge staff to produce what this monster is now cranking out.
And a sloppy and slippery morning commute. What is in store for the rest of the week? Chief Meteorologist Darren Bradley tracking Doppler Max 5000 stories and
Many
more.
of her viewers didn't even realize that she wears makeup.
They thought it was natural.
And here it is, just moments before, and yet there's calm, there's cool, there's a reserve.